Alrighty, how's it going, everyone? Get my bearings set here. Windows where they want to be. So I'm not 100% sure what direction I'm going to take in this stream, but I think trains is kind of the favorite here. But I installed a couple mods since last time. One is to fix the horrendous wiring. So we got power grid comb, which makes everything look a little bit neater. Doesn't really affect anything besides that. And then I've got a thing that I built off stream that I want to add to the right here to the buffers of our smelters. And it involves using the Nixie tubes and a little bit of logic. It took me a long time to figure out how to do this, but it's quite simple once you figure it out. That being said, I still had to write notes of how to actually do it. And I'm still probably gonna get it wrong the first time, but that's alright. So basically, I just want a little display that shows a percentage of how full our buffers are. Basically, we wire up all of the chests together. And that goes into a combinator. So we're inputting how many iron plates we have. And we want to multiply that by 100. And we'll output that as just a letter. Okay. I'll have to see if I'm doing all of this right, but I think I'll get it. And then another combinator. I'm actually going to build these on the bottom, just for wiring's sake. Keeps them a little neater. Don't want wires overhanging. And we'll actually put a... we'll wait on that. Make sure it works first before we add to it. How can I do this without covering anything by wires? Might not be all that possible. What I might do then is just move this up. Put the other one down. Okay, let's get this wired again. What did I say? Multiply that by 100. And output a signal A. We want to wire that into another one. Check my notes here. And this is going to be a divide. Divide by total capacity. The capacity of these chests are, let's see, I forget. $32. So let's get the calculator out. I'm bad at math, if you couldn't tell. 100 times 32 is 3,200 times 12. It's 3,000 or 38,400. And we will output that as B. Almost seems like it's not working here, but I hope it is. But it is not. It's always something. I'm really bad with oh yeah, right. I gotta put the numbers in here. There we go. Okay, so there's the percentage of how full our buffers are. And we'll do a little addition to this. And this is going to be percentage, and we'll make it white. There we go. So it's nice on a glance, we can see how much or how little we have. Then I'm going to build one of these for every buffer. And actually do a little bit of editing up on these big ones so they all look kind of even. And I believe if they're all blueprinted, they keep all their settings, so it should just work. Of course, I do have to wire up the chests again, but that's no problem. There we go. Now I do have it limited at the moment. The chests are limited anyway, so we'll fix that a little bit later. But for these guys, we're just gonna make room. the same room as the ones below it. Perfect. So I plan on adding like, not a ton of them, but some of these kind of display things around the factory. Just as a quick visual. And they should show up in the map that I have embedded on the website, which is kind of cool. I will have to edit the wiring of these ones though, so it's looking for copper and not, oops. Okay. Yeah, it has to look for copper in here, not iron. Oops, I broke that wire, so just add that back. There we go. 24%. And that one will get built whenever we build the second copper smelter. But it's neat to just be able to see from a distance. And that's really easy to adapt to any kind of chest. I'm thinking actually I'll build one down on our steel as well. Just kind of edit this. And I've been working on coding the website. Oops. And I have the framework down to be able to share blueprint strings that I use. So we'll be adding to those fairly soon. And it might even start with this blueprint. We'll see. This will be one of the few that I've actually built from scratch myself. Shoot, why did it do that? And then again, this has got to be changed to steel. Easy peasy once you got the design down. And it would take a little bit more, but like I believe I could do it easily with like power and all that. I think I need to wait until I get accumulators to really do that, but lots of possibilities. See, we've got some iron that's run out here. We're very quickly running out of iron. So I think we are going to be implementing trains fairly soon. But there's some train stuff we still needed to do. We definitely need signals. And then that's actually it for that. We did get red and green science automated last stream. So we got those plugging away. Now I believe, like I got the city blocks blueprint. Bear with me a moment here while I pull up some other blueprints that were sent to me from old worlds and whatnot. Because I believe one of them is my trains that I like to use. Bit of a pain to pull these blueprints from Discord. Alright, let's see what this one is. Ah, this is the balancer book. Good to know. So I'm hoping that this one is going to be my trains. I hope anyway. Oops. No, that is not. That is a battery power indicator. Alright. Let me send off that message and hopefully I get them pretty quick. But let's do some planning here. Iron is obviously going to be our big bottleneck initially. And we really only have the one iron patch right now, which is actually kind of surprising. 13 million, which I mean is a lot, but at the same time it isn't. So I'm kind of half tempted to do some exploring and set up some more outposts. And if I can get like a reasonably large deposit that's not too far away, I'm probably going to go for that one instead. But let's, for the time being, just craft up some supplies, I guess. It's nice to be able to see too, like it's fairly obvious in this case, but see what buffers are more or less full and just take out of the more full ones. Oh, I'm gonna do this too because it was bugging me. It doesn't really look like we've bust green circuits, but we have. We just pull it right off again, but if we extend it, then it looks a little better. There we go. Let's build a few more solar panels. A few more radars. And a few more poles. We can do black science pretty quickly now too, I think. We'll research that. I got the book here. Oh wait, I might have, am I dumb? I have the train blueprint. Or a train blueprint, I guess. We'll just use this. I think this is mostly everything we need. Not a fan of that roundabout though. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, science. We're gonna look at black science, or military science. I just want to see what all we need to send to it. Line it up nice, because my OCD. Oh, that's output. Get rid of these trees so I can actually see here. Okay, so this is an input, and it requires... we gotta do stone bricks. I forgot about that. Steel, plates, and coal. Okay, we have everything else, so we will need to bus steel or stone bricks. We haven't even done that yet, so that's down the road a little ways. Oh, maybe the message came through by the looks of it. Let me just say, have some, don't know. We'll see. Something I probably should have organized before going live, but that's alright. We are also going to craft some repair packs. Did not realize how many green circuits I was producing here. Oh well. So I'm thinking we're gonna kind of put one up in this direction. I thought you could always add tags by just like double clicking or... No? Okay. I think you could. I think they changed it ways back. But we'll do one up there. Also, I want to figure out if we're on an island or not. I think I discussed it earlier. But when I render the map out on the website, it expands to simulated tiles, not just what I've explored. So I can see a little bit more than I would like. And it kind of looks like we might be on an island, but I want to figure that out myself. So those are the main three ones I want to do initially. And hopefully we won't lose our car this time, because we did last time we went out. Trees. Once we get robots, we'll be doing some tree trimming. Oh, that's close. Oh, cool, I don't have ammo in my car. Okay. Good start this is. Please don't attack my car. Okay. I thought I fixed this, unless I'm... Yeah, I did. I must be just pressing the wrong button then. We'll figure that out later. More biters we want to avoid. Okay, I think this works for a rough area. Again, no immediate iron. I did set this to be a rail world, so like we might not get some easily accessible iron. Alright, pay attention where I'm going. Ooh. Let's get rid of this before I forget. I believe the way it works too, oh, hello. The way I've rendered it out on the map, if I put spots or waypoints on the in-game map, oh shoot. Okay, there it's working. I don't know why it wasn't working before. It is spacebar. But if I put waypoints on the in-game map, it'll render them on the map I have on my website as well. So I could label stuff a little bit nice. So this is the only patch we've got as an option at the moment. And it's really not that far away. Usually my trouble ore is like oil. Not really an ore, but you get what I mean. Ooh, we got iron down here. Anyway, while I'm out, let's research stuff. That'll keep my factory occupied for a while. Wasn't a wise choice to come down here. Not paying attention again. Okay, this is the close iron patch, or the oil patch. Is it just below me is where I'm thinking? Keep going to the left. Oh, we got iron. Not a good one though. I don't know, this is looking a little bit like an island. Oh man. Let's follow the coast a little bit here, see what we got. And not kill our vehicle. In fact, I want to repair it. There's some big bases. Maybe it's not quite an island. Looks like we kind of broke out from it. Then again, who knows? Oh my gosh, rocks are getting me. Yeah, this is... If not island, why island shaped? Okay, well, we'll put... We're not going to get all the way down there, obviously, so we'll put one in this general area. Trying to think. Honestly, actually, there's no point in putting one down here. I'm curious to see what that ore looks like, but... It has become obvious that this side of things is not good for us. I don't know if this... I like how this is like a little beach, but I don't know if this will lead anywhere. It looks like it stops. Yep. I'll just throw one down here to be safe, but... I didn't want to make another one. Interesting. And because we're researching heavily, I really gotta watch that pollution too. It's getting close. While I'm here, I'm gonna check up on this iron. Might be a little bit of a pathway down this way. Nope. Not a good one anyway. Let's see, can we sneak through here? This was a poor choice. That tank can't come soon enough, that's for sure. What is this one looking like? Okay, that's decently sized. 25 million. That's the candidate so far. It'll be relatively easy to get to. Before I make that judgment though, I'm gonna check out that last waypoint. Carefully sneak our way through the forest and try not to hit the rocks. I do like forested maps for playing on. They just sometimes traversing it can get a little annoying. In the pre-bot era anyway. That's a turret. Don't do that. One other thing that kind of occurred to me that I've never like used, and it shows how long it's been since I've played Factorio, is the steam turbines. Make use of those at some point soon. This way's looking a little bit more promising for not being island locked. Interesting looking features we got going here. And I should have had this being made while we're on our way, but I gotta make more solar. We'll do some manual exploring while that's going on. Man, this had me worried for a sec. This is some weird terrain. It looks like it might extend down here, but it's really impossible to say for the time being. Big old base right there. I know there's mods and I've never used them before, but a boat mod would be cool. Just to make traveling a little easier. And it's unfortunate, but I kind of want to make 2 more outposts. Put one way down here. Oh, that's... I don't know. Maybe we don't need one down here now. Okay. Just so I'm not exploring absolutely everything, we'll put one just maybe like right here. Right next to the purple tree. Perfect. Okay, I'm glad to see that keeps going a little bit. And then, yeah, I kind of want to see what's going on with this. So we'll put a... pretty much right where I had the marker, we'll put another outpost. Alright, we got some blueprints we'll check out in a bit here. I've been noting, and if people can like give their input, but there's definitely some stuttering and whatnot when I'm driving or when the screen's moving. And I don't know, I haven't messed with the settings to try and stop it, but if it gets like too much worse, I'm gonna look into preventing that, because it is noticeable. And it's weird because it's not a frame rate drop. Actually, while I'm here, I might try just a quick VSync. Oh, it is VSync. Maybe that's the problem. Disable VSync. There's still a bit of judderiness. Still 60 frames a second too. I'm playing in a window, so I don't think VSync actually does anything in a window. Maybe actually like right over here. Do this whole area. Yeah, right here's fine. Okay, interesting start. I think we're gonna go for that one dispatch over here. 25 million. Very interesting map. Islands are neat because you can like defend them really easily, but might make getting resources a little bit more difficult. Of course, landfill is always an option. We can build bridges. But no, it looks like everything's going good. Alright, let me bring this blueprint book in, see what it looks like. It's a long string, so looks like there's a bunch of items in it. Megabyte string of text. Oh. Well, actually, I can't do that from Discord, so I have to download it as a text file. Cool. Jeez. Ooh, fancy. Although they look very broken. Let's toss this down here. Yeah, so I'm assuming some of them are broken, but that's kind of looking more like what I had in mind. There's books in books. Oh my. Yeah, I have this as its own. Okay. I'm told this one's the good one. Right. And this is all city block stuff, but I like the design of the rails, so I'm probably going to use it. I went big on my bus, so it doesn't make sense to like go small on the trains. Yeah, and what's this called? Fixed block parts. 1.2. What was mine called? Yeah, this is all different stuff. Okay, well, we'll experiment, I guess. Put that separately. City blocks are always an option, but I'm doing, if we do it, it'll be like later in game. Alright, get rid of this stuff. Check my settings up here. Okay. And do we have... Do we have train unloaders, what we're gonna want? And obviously... Okay, that's the same except with a balancer. Double side train unload. I think we're gonna want a double train unloader for ores. Are we gonna want to buffer a stop though? I mean, might as well. Man, this is gonna escalate pretty dang quick. Oh, goodness. Then there's this one. What is this one? Kind of madman puts books in books. Okay, well. We'll just ball with what we got. Single lane, no signal, signal lane with signals by the looks of it. Okay. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. Trains are fun, but take a little bit of work. No, we're not gonna plan everything, but I'm at the point where I need trains coming in, so for my iron it's running out quick. So I'm gonna train it in from this guy over here. I'm just trying to think. All these ore patches will become obsolete. So we could build like a unloading station like right here. Dumps it right into the smelters. So if we keep going a little ways over, I did like the buffered. Train stop with buffer. Ooh, that's big. But I think that's actually a good fit. I'm just trying to think. Do I want one station that unloads every type of ore and that just gets filtered to its respective furnaces? We'll see. But, okay, this is going to be our stop. Oh man, these are big. Okay. Sense of scale is really rapidly changing here. Okay, let me, God, I wish I had a thing of water right here. Pop. Oh, shoot. I thought you could place things on the water, but that's alright. Because I want just the straight segments for this for now. Yeah, I'm not building all of this all at once. It'll just be planned for a long time. Alright, let's, while we're waiting, we should get, at least train lines, or rails, somewhat automated. Thought I did. Is that something that can be done? Huh, weird. Figure that out later. Anyway. Let's see here. Did I have a blueprint for train lines? I don't think I did. No. We didn't, yeah, we should, okay, first before trains, we need to sort out stone. We need to mine stone. And then, smelt it into bricks. And we've done neither, so just want to plan ahead here. Rails, stone, steel, and iron sticks. We could put 2 little lanes of stone on the bus. God, I wish I moved this down. Actually, no, we're not going to put stone by itself on the bus. We'll put stone bricks on the bus. For now, I'm just going to have a little assembler area making rails. And then we can worry about smelting bricks in a bit. Because we don't need them for trains at all. And we're running out of, like, iron pretty quick. So, let's see here. I think I'm just gonna do like a little temporary thing. It doesn't need to be crazy. Okay. It's gonna be quick and dirty, but it'll get us supported with a decent amount of rails being continuously made. Shoot, that is both. I don't suppose there's... Okay, let me just flip this guy around. Oh wait, I need smelted iron. What am I doing? It's late, I'm tired. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna... It's not gonna be pretty, but it'll be mostly manual. I'll worry about getting a blueprint for this later. Dump all of this stone in here for now. Steel. And just sticks. Sticks is the annoying kind of one here. Wait, I'm doing this all backwards. Okay. Again, it's been a long time since I played Factorio, so sticks. Sticks and iron plates. It's not gonna be like ratio specific or anything, but then we just need one that pulls out. And one that puts in that's iron. Okay. There would have been a better way to do this. So it pulls out of one chest, but whatever. I'm in urgent need of rails here. And then just steel. This will get us going for a little bit. Okay. So I will definitely only be building one rail to do a loop. We're only going to have one train as well. But, God, what am I doing? Let's go get a car. I probably should have had some coffee before I started playing this. We are going to need to take out this little base right here. Achievements have been acting a little weird. Like, we definitely did that before. Let's fix this. I want as few vehicle casualties as I can deal with. And we're definitely not going to be building all of these intersections. These are just an idea for how the block system will work. I think just that one and then maybe one down. You know what we should also be automating right now is walls. And I do believe walls are just bricks, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, maybe we should bus bricks. Get that done. We only really have our starting patch that's easily accessible. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna bother me for a bit, but I wish I built that ammo mall further down. It's like right in the way. Might have to move it. Anyway. Also, building this on all my stone that I need kind of was a poor choice. I might let it just go until it's out of steel. and then pull it all up. Not take too long. So now is everyone's week, getting ready for the weekend. This is actually making a lot more rail than I thought it would. I do not want to pick up the... God, so much stone. The chest full of rails. I kind of screwed that up by not giving myself space here. Steal me some steel here. And since we have coal and everything right here, I'm tempted to just build another array. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see here. don't really need this if I need it all on one side anyway. And again, this mining setup's only like temporary. Eventually it'll all be gone. Do I have? I think I do. The advanced furnaces. Yes. No bricks for them though. So I'm going to do just a couple of them to start with to get me bricks. So I can make them all in the advanced furnaces. Just do the first set here. And I'm gonna have, I just want to get rid of all of this stone in my inventory. Just get a inserter dumping this back. I think our pollution is coming back down now, though. Slowly. No pollution being absorbed by biters, so we've got a while. Here we go. Steel furnaces for the first time. I kind of wish that they, as an ingredient, took normal furnaces. And just make upgrading a lot easier, but... Let's see, speed-wise, yeah, a lot better. How much more do we? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Then we'll build a buffer for the bricks, just like we have for everything else. I believe one smelting array will be enough. If not, whatever. Let's go grab some more belts. Oh, can't get by. How's our electricity doing, by the way? Oh, we got lots. We're gonna have to relocate that too. We ran out of space on that pretty quick. Grab some inserters while we're here. Make sure I'm using the right chests. That had me worried for a sec. How much do I need? 12. 11. 5, 10, 1. And then in this case, we want bricks. Where are you at? Bricks. I think that's good. No, it is not. What's going on here? Why is that not going? Could be. Oh, because I didn't have B in there? I don't know. She's working now. I think. Yeah, okay. We're golden. Oh, this is gonna be kind of cursed. What's it take for landfill? Oh, definitely do that. Gonna build just a little mini bridge across the water. And then we'll join it on the other side so we don't have to move our what you call it, ammo production. Now we're not keeping up on the production yet, but I don't think it'll matter. Landfill, stone, perfect. That's what I can do with all that stone I had. No, all that stone that just ran out. We will be burning through stone. Really? Oh, 50. I forgot that that takes so much. Okay, we're gonna temporarily automate landfill. Ooh, this is on. I didn't see that. It's on iron. Okay, move this over. God. gonna be slow. It's gonna be very slow. Oh yeah, we missed also 2 of these. Oops. Make sure our bricks here are pretty heavily limited. Yeah, good enough for now. So I think our main purpose for the future is just setting up pretty like substantial mining outposts. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. Got any rocks nearby? Oh yeah, few. Oh, right in the trees. When did I use a long inserter there? Alright, that'll cook away slowly. Okay, I'm not too worried about getting bricks on the bus at the moment now. Just let them kind of fill up. Could start laying some tracks, I think. Yeah, our unloader's gonna be something like this. We'll fit it in a little better later. Or is that the... Yeah, that's the glitched rails. Okay. And then we'll actually make a train, just because it's the easiest way to lay down rails is from the train. I'm hoping that I have some engines still built. Probably not enough, but... I need 20 of them. Well, that'll take a little bit. Our outposts are doing their job. Slowly showing us what's around. I'm a little curious what's like up here. We won't be starved for oil on this map, though. Looks like we're gonna have our own little biter island that we can keep all of the biters on. Alright, so we're not gonna use this guy. Get rid of that. I wish the ghosts would update even if they're not in radar range. And to be honest, we're not going to use this guy either. We'll replace both of those intersections with just straight track. Move the camera a little bit. Oh, he's awake. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna run power down the rail line. And then we can put occasional radars along it. I mean, we've got a plan. It's just gonna take a while. I don't play the most efficiently all the time. It's probably fairly obvious, but... once we get the basics set up, it's not too rough sailing. Alright, first train. Gonna need some coal for all that. First locomotive, 7.5 hours in. Let's see, was there a... in that train blueprint? This train blueprint? Roundabout, I think is what I'm after. Yes. Thinking I'll do the outside tracks first. And I will be backwards on the track, but it's temporary. I guess for the intersections I kind of got to do the cross inwards, but that's okay. Just wondering if there's any other things I should be doing while this is going. Walls is what I wanted to do, so gates will be with that. Oh my gosh, so many trees. We should, do we have grenades? I believe we do. Oh, we don't. Okay. Oh, that's probably military science, isn't it? What is grenades under? Oh, so we do have grenades somewhere, don't we? Stronger explosives. Did I just not see it? Oh yeah, right there. Jeez. So we're gonna need some grenades soon too. What were they? Coal and iron. We can do that easily. It's gonna be a little cursed, but that's okay. Most things I build are. Or no, wait, iron plates, not iron ore. And then I haven't added any balancers to the bus yet. We will get there shortly. What am I doing? I'm thinking 3 assemblers for that will be plenty. Then we got grenades. Could have done actually more. It's pretty slow. Let's do that, I guess. We'll double it. Alright, that will allow us to deforest a little more efficiently. Gonna put a strain on our coal, but that's alright. Still got lots of saturation in that coal, so it's not as urgent as our iron patch is. Man, rails and curves can be a pain. Without bots. Oh, come on. Okay, that's the worst of it. The rest is straight track. Honestly, we don't need to really destroy too many of these trees right here. Yet, anyway. Oh, it didn't actually. I thought even if it didn't show it going away, it did, but I guess not. Oh, I don't want to destroy all these trees. You can. Oh, trees and rocks only. Whitelist. It's all the rail stuff I want. Signals. I think that's it. Trying to think here how to do this without messing up my signals, but they're kind of going to be. Which isn't a big issue now, but down the road will kind of suck. How does that go here? Screw it, we'll deal with that later. We don't even really need signals at the moment. By the time we actually have the full line set up, we should have bots, I hope. So it won't be really much of an issue at all. Thinking my next step is probably going to get rid of this base. Ooh, first medium biter. I'm gonna die. Was not expect. Oh, and they're gonna go after my train. Not the train. And my. Okay. Okay. Should have had my car to deal with that, but that's okay. Poor train. Where did I even park my car? Down there, okay. Pick up some ammo before we head back out there. Well, they haven't even destroyed the train yet. It just says being damaged. Ugh, everything dropped. Man, oh man. Curious to see if that means it's still there or not. Did not want all that steel. Honestly, I should just have my car. I didn't really need a train to do that. Okay, train's still good. I should be turret walling, but that's okay. I am out of ammo though, shoot. Let's lure these guys away. Oh no, I'm not out of ammo. I'm just stacked. Okay. Worried there for a sec. Not mentally prepared for medium biters yet, but rock. I did not bring any repair packs with me, unfortunately. Okay, bad idea. I really have that much stuff on me? Sure did. We'll sort this out when I get back to base. Alright. Let's actually repair this. Honestly surprised this thing survived. Send it back. Oh, I didn't build the station at the beginning. That's alright. Wait, I didn't want this intersection anyway. It's the next one I need. Bulldozer mode activate. Okay. Grenades for this for sure. Hello? Oh god, that was louder than I expected from up there. clear what I can of this, but I don't think I'll have enough space for all of it. Oh, that's a good amount. I'm thinking just bringing it off to the top here. I've been thinking too, it's an idea thrown up in the air. It's not something I do on like my, whatchamacallit, RimWorld series. But it's something I might consider for this series. Just doing some of the tedious building off stream. Nothing too major, but like laying down a bunch of track or something. Where was that? Can't even find what I was looking for now. Train stop with buffer. How would this fit in nicely? I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. It's a ways off. It's becoming clear to me. We got down here one big base. And then is it a dead end? That's the question. No. Interesting. So this might be like a little choke point for our quote-unquote island. We've got a couple of them. It's a very unique map. I'm thinking what I'll do for tonight, for the rest of the stream anyway. It's going to be a little bit shorter than my usual streams, but what I'll do is just run transmission line down the track. So I can at least have power over here, and then maybe get like a radar going. Not paying attention. Or that time either. Okay, let's see here. Big electric poles is what we want. Didn't even really have to come back to the base for this. Can I repair this? Oh, thank God. That giant damage bar would bother me. think, Okay, well, it is slowly filling up. Our buffer will fill up to 31% like all the rest. It's just going to be eating lots of coal and stone. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to come up right off of the coal. Oh, trees. I did definitely forget how much of a pain they can be. Go grab more grenades. And they were almost caught up. E. Okay, well, unfortunately, it's going to be a slow process. Forests, I think, are going to be prime candidate for some selective burning. At least our train's out here, we can ride it back. Let's go check what is our evolution factor. 34%. Really? Perfect. It will reach. Yeah, leave me alone. Cat making a mess back there. Okay, so we got a little bit better radar coverage. Jeez. I think I'm gonna put a wall right here though once we get to that point. And then yeah, we'll head back and just put the occasional radar around on our way back. If we can get full coverage of the line, that'd be nice. Luckily it does show us on the map. I think that's a new feature. I want to see though. Yeah, it takes a while to refresh. I do on right here. Believe, yeah, that's continuous coverage. Except this a little bit, but that's alright. Can do some finishing touches just around the base, but I think that's going to be pretty much it for tonight. steel's up to, or no, our bricks are up to 10%. Let's see here, any research we can do. Need fluid handling. Might as well do fluid wagon too. Yeah, so it doesn't feel like a lot got done this episode, and I suppose you could say not much did. But we started placing down rails, which is a big step. Like next episode we're gonna start doing the station, the loading station, and then mining. I'll do the mining first and get some buffers built up. But yeah, stations is next, I think. Loading and unloading. I need to do some thinking. If I'm gonna have separate stations for what do you want to call it? Different types of ores. I think that makes the most sense. Where did you go? It could be something like 2 of them here. A little further back, but something like another station for copper, station for copper, station for steel, or iron, God. Can you tell I'm tired? And then how's our landfill doing? I was gonna add that to the bus quick. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to like get a move on with the steel. Down to under 300,000 now. Might put researching on hold for a while. And then it's only 2. I'll bring it up here and then turn it in. I always fall into this trap though and not leaving myself enough room when it comes to adding stuff to the bus. Like I did here with the ammunition manufacturing. this will deplete our buffer again pretty quick, but whatever. Yeah, so it's not looking too bad overall. Maybe, no, I'll leave it till the next stream. I was gonna say put some balancers down, but I'll wait on that. Makes me die inside a little bit every time I see one of these miners depleted. It's looking pretty bald. Alrighty, well I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. Like I said, next one we'll start getting remote mining up and going. And hopefully some trains bringing some ore that we desperately need to our main base. But yeah, well, that's gonna be it for me, so I'll save this. And yeah, everyone that stopped by and chatted and whatnot, thanks for doing that, and we'll see you next time. Either RimWorld or The Legend of Zelda. I really want to get The Legend of Zelda out of the way, but I don't think it's going to be as quick as I think it will be. So, anyway, hope everyone has a good night, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.